Let's play some Civ. So we are playing as Denmark. We're playing with the Community Balance patch slash Community Balance mod. I guess the whole mod pack as opposed to just the one Community Balance thing. Huggin plus Munnin. Thank you very much for the resub. And I want to win a science victory because we haven't done that in forever. But people keep declaring war on us and then we go and kick their butts. I think because of the way the army strength is weighted. If we check our demographics, like we are 6th in soldiers. And I think that's because we don't have a very large land army. And so the sort of soldier calculation that is used here rates us relatively low. But we have by far the most dominant navy in the world. It's possible, hey Flatline, thanks to the sub, welcome to the party. It's possible that some other nation has, or maybe more accurately had before we sank some of it, a larger navy. It's possible, for example, that in here, and the AI seems to like to build a lot of ships. Rome might have a crap ton of ships, but ours is considerably more advanced, and we are better at using our troops than the AI is. And so, as a result of that, we can basically crush everyone's face in. We are not currently at war. We are not currently at war. I thought we were, but I guess I was just mistaken the Aztecs. I guess we pieced them out last time after taking a bunch of their territory. So we are at peace, astoundingly. Oni just subscribed as well. Hello, Oni. Welcome to the party. And Original Deviant with the half-year sub-anniversary. Thank you very much for the resub. What difficulty? Yes, this is on Immortal. It's one step below Deity. The jump from Immortal to Deity is just so huge. And to really play well at Deity, you really need to micromanage, all things to make sure you get maximum efficiency out of all your systems. And I'm kind of lazy. Like, I like just, I'll sort of run my workers around for a little while, and then I'll just automate them all, And maybe for my first city or 2 cities, I'll, lock some tiles for production for a little bit. But then I'm just going to set them to default and not really care. Because it just starts to be a lot of work. So I'd rather play at Immortal with automation than Deity with everything micromanaged. But we may have to give Deity a try, or we might have to just sort of put other restrictions on. I mean, we knew picking Denmark because we just lost. Actually, we still lose it in Immortal. We just lost Immortal before this one. In fact, it was because of Denmark's insano power, I think. And that's why we were playing as Denmark, because they're OP as hell. Or am I getting wrong? No! No. The last game we played was Sweden, and we crushed because Sweden is OP as hell, and Sweden defeated us in the game previous to that. Here we're playing Denmark just for more, sort of a Scandinavian balance thing. Denmark's pretty balanced, although we are playing an aquatic map, which I don't know how much the Danish ability is being taken care of. I don't think the Danish abilities are that game-breaking. The biggest thing with an aquatic map is the AI tends to be a little bit less good at that kind of warfare. Anywho, so we're not at war right now. We'll probably redistribute our fleet to defend some of our holdings here or there, and then just go back to teching up because it would be fun to win a scientific victory for a change. So I'm going to go and park some ships. Oh, I can't go through there. That's actually kind of annoying that I have to go around. It's more than a little annoying. Well, you go there. I'm going to put a couple of cruisers next to Lord Cucumber here. We are going to drop some cruisers near Denlith, because I expect if anyone's going to declare war on us next, it might be the Romans. Because Romans are fairly militaristic. I can't blame them for wanting to take territory, of course. I'm going to get a navy sort of sitting in between here, like Elliothauen and Niralos over here, because this is nice and central, also defends our capital, so I think that might be a relatively good idea. And that's over here. Yeah. So no matter where we get declared on, we'll be able to respond relatively quickly. And I think, yes, the nice things about the old Ottoman territory is they're all on the right-hand side of things, as opposed to the left, which would be more exposed. So these are sort of innately going to be a bit more defended. I'm going to go and send a couple of ships in this general area, though, just to have a token defense. But then, yeah, most of them I'm just going to sort of send over here. Yeah, do we have mismatched religions in here? That's all us. That's all us. Right, we are going to have to send some Inquisitors over here. Right now, we're mostly just saving up points. But yeah, we're going to purchase Inquisitors. That's puppeted. This is not puppeted, so I should be able to instantly buy an Inquisitor. Boop! And we're going to do that. So yeah, just keep sending more people over to here. We have a lot of ships at this point. Big honking navy. We are going to keep some near Dion over here. Carl's Benz, you're going to hang out until we can use you to improve the rate of building Cristo Redentor. Benjamin Britain, we're going to create a great work. Young Person's Guide to the Orchestra. Alright, fair enough. Yeah, just park here. Holding on to Dion is going to be very important. This is the old capital of the Aztecs, and it's loaded with wonders. Sistine Chapel with works of art, Angkor Wat, Big Ben, Cathedral of St. Basil, or Basil. The Great Wall, which is sort of irrelevant now, but it still gives us culture. Hagia Sophia, culture and faith, still perfectly fine there. I mean, for a lot of these, you have Magic Castle, you get the defensive thing. For most of these benefits, it's mostly just the, the static culture, whatever that gives us, that's going to be the benefit. But some of them are pretty good. Improved worker rate with the pyramids. I don't know. There's some good stuff over here. Great city to grab. And that's it. Even not going domination, it's nice to grab the capitals. And park an extra couple near Denelith here, because if the Romans attack, it might be there. You have a cannon cut upgrade. That's true. I have a lot of money. I have a ton of money. I think I'll probably just keep sitting on it for now. That way we can respond to wherever we need to be. We have some archaeology done here. This is within our own territory, so we're going to create a landmark, certainly. And since I don't remember if we did this, I'm going to see if we can optimize our current great works. And indeed, we can. I don't know, maybe even a swap and optimize. No, it makes no difference. But there we go. So a little bit more tourism. At this point, with so many wonders... Yeah. Denounce me, it's fine. Never mind that he declared war on me. All I did is win. Deem Nitro, thank you very much for the resub. Upgrading that navy to battleships, you're going to need a really big budget. Yeah. Very expensive upgrades. But we want to keep our navy. They're really experienced at this point. Most of our cruisers have like +1 range. And I think we've got at least 1, if not 2, with logistics. You find my proposal very troubling. I think our proposal was for us to get permanent alliance with one of the city-states. Call it coveting your lands if you wish, but as far as I'm concerned, I cannot covet what you've stolen from me. He's going to denounce me because I took a bunch of his stuff. Yeah, fair enough, whatever. He thinks I'm going to sneak attack him. No. I really mean it. My units are literally just passing by. I don't know if I've ever said that honestly. So Ethiopia is getting worried because I have a lot of troops near Gondar, I think. So like, admit it, you're planning on attacking me. And I'm like, no, bro. I'm really legitimately just passing by. Oh, great merchant. Nice. If Ethiopia did decide to declare war on me, it'd be a little bit scary because they do have some good tech. Speaking of tech, Spy stole 1,000 science from my capital, where I do have a level 3 defensive spy. So that's a bit annoying. And yeah, I have no spy defensive buildings to build. I think I've already got constabulary. I don't remember where in the list it'll be. There it is. Because it's like, the lists are alphabetical, but depending on the category, like, is it one of the buildings that's got, room for great people? God, we have a lot of buildings in this place. Crazy amount of buildings. Random cannon there. I think went and blew up some barbarians is what it did, so I'm going to put it in the capital, which will help give us a bit more happiness. Carlsbad, stay put. Inquisitors! Okay, you are going to move... Oh my god, I got too much territory! First Nation problem. Like, First Nation in score. Problems. Too much territory. So we'll send an Inquisitor to Denelith, and we've got one more that just got built. That is our Great Merchant, which we will simply send to a city-state for the purpose of making us buco money. Alright, we got the Inquisitor, demand silver. Recognize my Great Merchant. Excellent. We got a tourism event. Some trade we might be able to renew, actually. I mean, right now we sort of have, like, all the resources. Oh, you hate me. You're denouncing, right? Carthage is neutral. We don't have any friends. At best, we have neutral people. Would you like salt? For 1 gold per turn. I'm already giving her a good deal. It's, like, hardly worth it at this point. You know what? We're making so much money. Let me check my cities. I believe all my cities are default focused, except maybe for the capital, which is... Oh, we still have a gold focused over here. Let's turn that off. I know for a while we needed the gold focus for extra happiness as well. It wasn't just about the money. So Red Serpent is done building the courthouse, so it can go to default focus. Dion is on production focus, so it can build the courthouse later on. Same thing with Lord Cucumber. Elliot Howen is building a Wonder, so we want it on production focus. Okay, other than that, we seem fine. Crash and L, thank you very much for the resub. 13 months. A baker's dozen. Yes, Robodyne, I have seen there's a release date on Hoi 4. Also, there's a release date on Stellaris. So for those of you who don't know, Hoi 4 release date is June 6th, which is D-Day. The Stellaris release date is, I want to say May 9th? Early May. Somewhere around there. And also, Mare Nostrum, the new expansion for Europa Universalis 4, has been announced for April 5th? Something like that. So, April, May, June, at the start of all 3 months, there is a major Paradox release, so that's pretty exciting. Big Space Otter, thanks for the resub. Stellaris is on your birthday, Dalcio. Well, congratulations and happy birthday. Bum, bum, bum. Right now, my hype levels for Hearts of Iron 4 are higher than Stellaris because I'm not allowing myself to get hyped for Stellaris yet. Because the second I do, and I still don't have, like, a build in my hand, I'm going to lose my brain. I can't allow myself to get too excited for Stellaris until I've got the actual build in my hands, because I think my heart will simply explode from excitement. This is an archaeological site within our borders, so we'll create a landmark improvement. You, Ironclad, just going to sit tight. You, I think we're heading over here, which is going to be fine, so sit tight. I'm actually going to keep the cruiser, actually right where it is. I'm happy where it is there. I think that's groovy. Juns or Yuns, thank you very much for the 21-month resub. Thank you so much. Bum, bum, bum. I think the thing with Hearts of Iron 4 is I know how exquisitely good it's going to be. The long development time they put in. I'm going to make a video, I think, talking about this, but I'm just... When I look at the game, like, it is so incredibly well polished. I have so much faith in the title that I'm allowed to be hyped about it because I have a sort of generic excitement level that I know I won't be disappointed. With Stellaris, there's just so many unknowns so far, and I've only dabbled in it a bit. I've played some Hearts of Iron 4. I did a multiplayer event last year in England with a bunch of YouTubers and journalists and things like that. So I got a little bit of it out. You know, there was like a pressure release valve, which is good. Hazza, thanks for the resub. Lassa told me recently they think you are a foul and terrible person. Perhaps you should focus on a different city-state and leave this one alone. Hey, Sulyman, go after yourself maybe a little bit. Bum 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 bum. Historic event because city-states and things. Okay. Order growth is excellent. Impressed by my tourism and. Right, okay. What's the red flag? Oh, coup was recently attempted, right. I think all my spies are defensive, because we have tons of tech, and I don't want any of my tech stolen. We're going to just park our cruisers there. So what's happening with my ships is I'm just hitting the A button to have them go into alertness mode, so if an enemy comes by, they will automatically wake up. So we've got one going to Denelith, so we're going to send another one over to Dion, another Inquisitor. Cruiser stay put. Next turn. Make sure I'm not at war with the city-state. I think we did. Yeah, Zanzibar is the only city-state here that's red, and they're just angry. We're not at war with any city-states. But that is a very important thing to check after a war has finished, because if city-states change alliances midway through the war, you could find yourself at war with them still because you started at them, but it won't auto-peace you out. But no, we're totally good with everyone. We might start to do some science focus in cities later on. Yeah, I'll keep selling you coffee for 2 gold. Would you do 3? No. Alright, 2 it is. Raven! Thanks for the resub! Yeah, lowercase rho, that is perfectly valid. And that's it. I think mechanically Hoi 4 is going to be a fantastic game. Absolutely. I think it's going to be probably the best Hoi there is. Part of me is sad about losing Order of Battle from, like, it was cool, but another big part of me, a much bigger part of me, does not miss Order of Battles at all because it was certainly a bit tedious and ended up being a little bit crazy. Love the new battle plans and stuff, but if you're not into, like, Hearts of Iron is a World War simulator, and there's no way around that, and if that doesn't sort of appeal to you, then that's gonna be that, and, you know, I think that is, I think that's completely legitimate. Put you in here so you're nicely protected. Worker, right. I got you to go and hook up the oil well. Indeed, you did that. I don't remember if we have any other oil. I thought we didn't. We've got some down there that's being worked, and I think we've got some at sea, which, ideally, Red Serpent. I'm actually going to rush that tile there, buddy, just to make sure that gets done. We're going to need some more workboats soon. Oil. There's some here, but we already have access to it. Although, we probably want to build a well here. I don't think we need to keep this citadel. I don't know, there's something to be said about defending against Carthage if they decide to get uppity. Yeah, maybe we'll keep it there. It'll be nicely defended. So yeah, I think I'm just going to automate this worker. It's because I have my workers set up in here to not replace improvements. Because I often don't like the AI wasting all of its time replacing previously placed improvements, including some I might have hand-placed. But it would be nice if you could have... Don't replace improvement unless there's a strategic resource there, in which case, yes, you're allowed to hook up the strategic resource and blow up whatever was there in the past. That would be the one exception. Slowly being built. They're still going to give 1,100 hammers? Yeah. So we're going to have to wait until we're sitting at 4,300. So it's going to take a while before we pop Carl Benz here. You are going to run a diplomatic mission here just to give me even more money. When do we get our battleships? At electronics. And that's probably what we want to work on. So we're getting radio right now because getting Broadway is actually quite nice. We don't need a lot of the buildings down here. I mean, Statue of Liberty is good, but we're not Freedom. I think we went Order. Yeah, we went Order. So we can't build the Statue of Liberty. Getting more signs from academies is nice, but I think getting refrigeration will be good because then we can build the offshore platforms, get +1 hammer and science from fishing boats, which is going to be stupendous. And that leads to electronics, which gives us battleships, which will mean, for sure, we're not going to lose any naval battles. So, yeah. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and queue that up. So we're going to keep finishing radio, refrigeration, electronics, beeline for those battleships. And then at some point we will have to backfill all this stuff, certainly. Wow, +2 production from Citadels down here. Actually, that's quite nice. But yeah, that'll be good. And then after that, we'll probably work our way up to Atomic Theory because uranium is a hell of a lot of production. That's really nice. But getting Atomic Theory will require us to get military science, replaceable parts, flights first. So, in fact, I'll probably just end up... Wow, minefield. You can build minefields in this mod. Sweet. But no, I'm going to hold shift and just queue that up. So up to electronics and then up to Atomic Theory. Because uranium, fun. Whoa, Hip Hop Anonymous, thank you very much for your tip over here. Your stream got me back in Civ 5, and the other day I got my first victory on Deity, so thanks. Congratulations. Congratulations on that. You want coffee, you're going to pay me $1 for it. Would you do 2? You would do 2, alright. I mean, it makes me... There's no point in me having multiple copies of a thing, so... No, not oil. So I may as well sell them, but yeah. Yeah, the unhappiness keeps varying. It was at -4, then -16, then -13. It jumps around a lot in this mod because it bounces around based on income. Okay, being below 20 is bad because that's when the rebels can pop in this mod. Hey, we can get another policy. Well, we want to keep going through... Well, God, hold on. Let me see. What's at level 1 that we can get that would be helpful? Well, we get less poverty unhappiness and more growth, which is good. An additional spy... Much more likely to capture enemy spies in own cities. Hold on. We know people are spying on us. I'm actually really tempted to take double agent. But I was going to say it might be worthwhile finishing up rationalism. Because there's a lot of really good stuff in here. Like, really good stuff. But no, let's murder some enemy spies. Boop! Double agents. Yeah. New spy. So we are going to move you... actually, right now, the potential of our cities is not that high. Oh, wait. Sort of better. Never mind. Friendly hostile actually has a lot of potential for spies. Let's plop that in there. So we've got 5 defensive spies. And hopefully we will kill some enemy dudes. That would be nice. Oh! Raven! Raven LB, who was previously the name of one of our religions in our game. Says, special thanks for your EU4 tutorial series on YouTube, as it is helping a friend learn the game. Looking forward to seeing your future vids for the upcoming Paradox releases. Thank you very much, Raven. Really appreciate that. And yes, we will definitely, there'll definitely be stuff for everything. Definitely planning some Mare Nostrum, and then of course Stellaris and Hoi 4 when that comes out. Carl Benz, stay put. We did just recruit our, see? Aztecs robbed our treasury. You know what? You're gonna hate me no matter what. Stop spying on me. Ugh. What was I going to say? Right, so we just got our third Inquisitor, which should be our last city that we need to convert over. So I'm going to go and switch my faith back over to faith buying some, say, universities for now. That's going to be fine. Ro with the resub at 2 years. Thank you very much, Ro. And you've definitely been here a long time. Remember when I used to raid your name as Lord Caesar? Which is obviously not great. Wait, is Lord Cucumber a conquered city? I'm way behind. Yeah, Lord Cucumber was another Aztec city. And yeah, it's a little bit awkwardly placed. I think we grabbed it because it was going to give us a lot of sea control, but as it turns out, we're still a little bit blocked over here, which is kind of annoying. So we've got an isolated city, which is not great, but, you know, whatever. Inquisitor, yes, you're in Denelith. You are going to remove the heresy over here. There we go, which flips the religion to us. Plus, it's got a lot of pressure over here as well. I mean, look, at Rome is all our religion, so that's going to be great and groovy. Got the other spy, which we've assigned. Great. We've rebuilt all of our trade routes. Excellent, because we didn't have that for a while. Borders are growing. That's all fine. Yeah, we'll get some more trade workboats up and running soon. That and a lot more diplomatic-type people as well. Dido declared war. Okay, so Carthage declared war on Ethiopia. Interesting. I'm not going to sell the oil for that cheap. I mean, there's something to be said about selling them a resource like oil, and then they declare war on us, and they don't have enough oil for their fleet, then their troops will fight like crap. But right now, I don't know, I just want to troll them. Dead Mate with a resub. Thank you very much, Dead Mate. Yeah, try refreshing. Twitch has been really weird today. Well, I'm saying try refreshing to the person who can't see the video. Awesome. Yes, yeah, this playthrough, Photon, it's already being uploaded to YouTube, so you can already find this playthrough here. Hopefully I've got a playlist set up for it. But yeah, if you don't catch some of the streams, you'll find it on the YouTubes. Okay. Stable finished here, which is good for production. And there's lots of things we want to build, but yeah, I think it's going to be worth building a handful of workboats. That'll be fine. And then we'll want to build diplomats. Ideally in the right place, but honestly, we're going to sort of want to build diplomats in many places. How much? You need 5 paper for a diplomat, and we only have 8. So I will wait and build them in a better place, because I can't bulk spam them. Although if I build more chanceries, which is what I'm going to do, so that we can get more paper. Carl Benz, it is not your time yet. God, it's going to take a long time to build this. This is the final Inquisitor, and this one, Mr. Inquisitor, is... Oh my god. Map is too big. Where is it? Over here. You're going to Lord Cucumber. Lovely. I mean, there's still going to be some religious pressure from the Aztec city over here, and I think this is a holy city at that. How can we tell? No, it would be this. This was their capital. Holy city for Catholicism. Now, the problem is, until Catholicism is completely gone, this will still be a holy city for Catholicism, which means it'll still put out some pressure, which is annoying. We're going to have to convert a city we don't own and completely eliminate all Catholics to make this not be a holy city, which is not really viable. But, oh well. Right, you're going over here. I feel like I missed a sub. Anxiety Girl with the resub. Thank you very much. Yeah, there's a lot of double messages. The Twitch chat, they're moving from one IRC server setup to another IRC server setup, and I think there's some duplication happening there, so that's really great. Everything is awesome today on Twitch. Everything is awesome. We still need to get our factories up too. We don't actually. We have no coal, so never mind. Yeah, get me some more chanceries, because we're gonna start to convert over some city states. We're gonna try not to just randomly backdoor a diplomatic victory though, because that would be annoying. Actually, I'll faith buy this monastery. Yeah, that's fine. And then some harbors, because we actually need to connect some stuff up. to reduce unhappiness. Carl Benz, stay put. Workboats, I'm just going to automate you. You can go and hook up something. Friendly hostile is increasingly vulnerable. Yeah, but we do have a defensive spy there, so it's going to be fine. It's going to be okay. We have tons of cash. Mostly that's going to be saved up for the battleship upgrades, though. You are going to sit on the oil. You're going to sit there. You're going to sit there. You're going to sit there. Next turn. So still wouldn't surprise me if someone decided to declare war on me, because my parent, as far as the AI is concerned, my military strength's a bit weak. And we are split up, and we have a lot of undefended cities, that's true. But we will win every single war by the strength of our navy. We might end up losing a city temporarily and then have to retake it, but other than that, yeah. So yeah, we're still faith buying universities, which is great. Stable done. Get me a chancery. And then probably after the chancery, we'll go back to building some research labs. I mean, we can't faith buy them all. We have too many cities. Cruiser. Yeah, I guess park yourself here, and that's fine. And you stay there. You stay there. Next turn. Speaking of research labs, we're getting one finishing in small speed. Lovely. Friendly trade route plundered. Oh, it's trade route going to us. Yeah, yeah. Which still sucks, but it's not the end of the world. I don't think my capital is going to get sniped. I mean, it only has 38 combat strength, but it does have all the defensive buildings, so it should have a decent number of hit points. And currently my fleet is parked there, so probably it's okay. Probably. You have a chancery and everything like that, and there's definitely things we're going to want here, but this is going to be a great spot for us to work on a diplomat. So we're going to get that going on. Workboat finished. Great. We'll probably... I'm going to get one more over here. We'll still build some somewhere. I'm going to get a castle. Because you're actually not as vulnerable, Spook, where you are because of just... Yeah, there's no one that close. But I do want all my cities to have castles to be defended. It was really too bad we couldn't build Neuschwanstein. Then you can start on a research lab. But yeah, we have no mountains. Carl Benz, stay put. Workboats be automated. Okay, the turn should go a little bit faster now because all our boots have been moved. There you go. A little bit of Canadianism there for you. Assuming no one declares war on us, we should be able to speed through turns a lot more. Cross our fingers. Alright, radio done. Broadway is probably something I would like to build. And then, yeah, we've got our great bureaus as well. Oh, the Foreign Bureau, I didn't realize. Yeah, it's one per player. It also gives us happiness, which is nice. I'll probably just build it wherever I can. Ideally, you build it somewhere where you can, like, figure out, you know, the optimal place to build all your diplomats from, but... We don't have enough paper for another thing, so that's fine. Actually, a seaport would be quite good for you. Oh, seaport costs us coal. Yes, so we don't want to spam them everywhere. Food and gold from all tiles and production from all resources. This place has 4 resources, especially if I go and own this fish. So it seems like a good place to focus a seaport then. Fair enough. Jellingstone down. Temple, which actually gives us happiness. You are really... Oh, maybe you're near some potential opponents. I don't know. Go ahead and build a castle after that, followed by a research lab. Carl Benz, sit tight. What are we at in our production here? All right, halfway done. Automate workboat. And next turn. I have another archaeology site around. Okay, yep, right there, you're right. So, actually building the archaeologist here makes a lot of sense. We probably have another couple sitting around, too. I mean, we kind of need everything, of course. Okay, you're mostly... There's some Roman stuff, but you're mostly near city-states. So Spook is probably relatively safe. I'm going to go and sneak in an archaeologist here before the castle. Courthouse done in Lord Cucumber, so you can go on beyond default focus. We're going to build a wall right away, so you're a bit tougher, and then a windmill, so you can build things faster. Jellingstone, monument, harbor, and then research lab after that. There we go. Get it connected, because these isolated cities, they have a lot of unhappiness. Look at this, -12 over here. Poverty, isolation, crime. It's not great.